Welcome back folks, my name is LastKnownMeal, and today in Cyberpunk 2077 news we have a lot of cool things to talk about. Before we begin, thank you all for the recent support. Videos are doing great and I can't wait to make more once the game is out. Now let's talk about the news. First off, during the investors call which happened a few days back, Adam Kaczynski, the joint CEO of company, answered a question from an investor if Keanu played the game and what does he think about it. Kaczynski then said he played the game, but as far as I know haven't finished yet. But definitely he played the game and he loves it. I mean, I would love it too if I was playing Johnny Silverhand, but all jokes aside, it's good to see that Keanu is happy with the project. I mean, generally Keanu is in a phase of his life where he doesn't have to pick roles or projects because he needs to. And when you are selective with projects and choose a video game, there had to be something really special he saw. And he did say multiple times that he was fascinated by the world and generally playing a character who can be both good and bad depending on your choices. So just from that side, it's an interesting role to research and pull off in the end. In the other news, we did have the investors meeting for the third quarter of 2020, where CDPR posted sales and overall expenses of the company. I will leave you a link to the PDF if you are interested in those numbers. On the other hand, Cyberpunk 2077 is right now the most expensive game of all time, because according to Dimbos, a Polish analysis company, it will cost $314 million for CDPR to make this game. This is an absolutely insane price, but this is an investment for the future. Obviously, the success of this game, if all goes well, will continue into the future just as it did when The Witcher 3 came out. That game basically funded a lot of Cyberpunk development and placed CDPR on the AAA map. So obviously every new project has to be bigger in scale, and yes, it's a gamble because you are betting it all on one game. And just because of that, I'm sure that they are giving 110% to put out the game, which is worthy of the name such as CDPR. We also do have some multiplayer news. Basically, Adam Kaczynski said that in the first quarter maybe of 2021 they will be ready to finally open up about the project and talk more about it. But honestly guys, I wouldn't expect Cyberpunk multiplayer until 2022. Because we saw that, of course, CDPR is prone to delays because they want to make their product good. So if there is anything lacking with multiplayer, of course they're going to postpone it. But in my opinion, I don't think we are going to embark onto that for at least 2 more years. In the other news, for everyone who bought the game on Steam or are planning to buy on this platform, you will receive an exclusive story by Tomasz Marchewka, who is the story lead in CD Projekt Red. The short story is called 2 AM She Calls, and overall the cover looks interesting. I do wonder what the actual story is going to be about. It's actually nice to see devs working on these side activities which are connected to the world and the game. I do wonder if this will be available for everyone else in the future, or maybe it's just going to stay only on Steam as an exclusive. Also, it has been revealed that the DLCs for Cyberpunk will be revealed after their release. Now, I'm not sure if IGN was talking about DLCs or expansions here, because there is difference when it comes to CDPR. Because for them, DLC is a free piece of content and an expansion is a bigger paid content package. Because during The Witcher 3 release, we actually knew about all the upcoming expansions before. I mean, we knew the name and a short description though, nothing special, but in this case it seems it's coming after release, so generally it's going to be interesting to see what areas or stories they want to expand upon. I know that Crystal Palace is definitely one of the most wanted places for an expansion in this game. Also, important news for console owners and general crossplay. So first off, for PlayStation, if you are playing on PlayStation 4, you will be able to continue playing on PlayStation 5, which means all save files will be compatible. So you just put in a disc, download the update, whatever, and continue with the characters and saves you already have on your new console. You do it by connecting your PlayStation Plus account and uploading your saves, or transferring your data via LAN or wireless, or using a compatible storage device. So in a nutshell, you just need files basically. Same for Xbox users. You start playing on Series X or S, everything you had saved in your Xbox One will transfer. So in that sense, it's great. I hope it's the same with PC and console, because my dream is to play CP on PC, then just continue with the same character if I want to lean back and play on a console. We shall see how GOG account plays into that, especially because you can actually connect it. And that's all the news we have for today. We are getting really close to the game release. I will of course make a lot of content in the future, so please like the video and subscribe today for more Cyberpunk 2077. Also join our growing community on Twitter and Discord, and I do have a Patreon page if you are looking for an extra way to support the channel, and huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.